good chance to watch some film on the things we've done well in Portland in the first 3 games. Get ready for tomorrow.
Is there anything you want to focus on in the practice time that you have?
Communication, whether it's half court, full court, offensively and defensively. You feel like communication hasn't been the best, especially against teams like Golden State that make you play. Point as far as that, but just being more vocal. A lot of our young guys don't always have the best habits of talking, and so we really want to get out there.
I know starting 0-3 isn't ideal, but are there any type of benefits of learning how to handle adversity this early versus if it happens later on in the season?
Yeah, I think, regardless of the wins or losses, we're taking lessons from each one. Obviously, to go back to San Antonio, you make some shots. You don't let go in Golden State. You don't let Curry get going late. You're in a good position, but regardless of the win or the loss, there are lessons to take from those. And so, wins sometimes mask things, but we had a lot of things in San Antonio specifically that we could have done better. So, yeah, you'll face the adversity early, but also I think you can take some.
Having said that, where are you as far as how satisfied you are with the start? I know it's very, very early in the season. You could have maybe 1 or 2 wins under your belt.
Yeah, not satisfied with the result, but satisfied with the growth and progress that we have seen. Other than letting go of the rope a little bit in Orlando, we felt we've been in obviously every game. We had a lead late in the third or fourth in all those games. And so just a matter of finishing and not making the crucial mistakes. But we showed a lot of good things on film today. The effort's been better. Communication at times has been better, and then just the crucial plays that have really hurt us down the stretch. So we're seeing growth, we're seeing progress. We're just trying to reiterate that to a group that we are getting better as we go.
With Alfie, how have you seen him come along, specifically defensively, but also offensively as well? I know that you're getting him a little more involved, bringing that along slowly.
Yeah, he's giving more effort on that end. He is being up higher like we want him to be. He's in the right spots, and we've seen that through preseason to the early games. He's improved in that area. Still want him to communicate more. And like I said, our younger guys got to talk a little bit more offensively, find his rhythm there, and put him in some spots that he's more comfortable. We didn't do it as much in the preseason with his post-ups and touches there, and then you've seen that in the regular season so far. He's been a threat down there for us.
You mentioned showing them some good things on film today. What are some of the good things that have stood out through these first 3 games for you?
I would say the effort and physicality got better. I think we were too relaxed against Orlando initially with their non-shooters and kind of legging off. We liked our pickup points. We liked our physicality against Golden State. When you look at the scores where we were holding them in the 70s in the third quarter, or Curry only had 10 up until the stretch he had at the end of the game, we felt we did some good things there. So that's some positive, but the communication is the biggest thing with us. A lot of mistakes are made just by us not talking. We got to improve there.
Coach, the first 3 games have been outscored by double digits each game. Is it possible to take up in the bench rotation, even though it's early, maybe possibly Cam during this home stand, get more minutes?
The Cam specifically? Yeah, we looked at that, and what we've done a lot is trying to bring in certain guys back in with the bench unit. So we have, some of our better scorers, ball handlers out there and mixing it up, taking some pressure off some of the young guys that have to initiate offensive runs and things. So we looked at a ton of lineups, and we did that through the preseason. Something we feel we did take advantage of, obviously against Golden State. That second unit got the better of us, and even in San Antonio we did that as well. So some things we can look out, but we're looking at who we want to take out early to get back in and help our lineups.
You've always talked about wanting to play fast. Have there been opportunities where you could have gotten out in transition where you just haven't?
I would say there are some always, but for the most part, when we get stops and runs, we've been a different team. So that's pretty evident to see. We got a lot of handlers and a lot of athletic guys that can get out, and I think we have been our best in transition running. But that's all dictated by us getting stops. And a lot of times when we're guarding well enough, we don't get the last possession offensive rebound, or we have a misstep and the score is 1-on-1. We want to get those stops and get out running. And I think when we made a big run in the third quarter last game, it was because of that.
Did everyone practice it?
So far, yes.
John,
Coach, how do you?
Yes.
Coach, just out of curiosity, how do you segment your season? Do you do it by month, 10 by 10, or what's your mental?
No, I like to take it, 5, 10 game approaches and see the improvement we've made. I think looking at us in preseason, we started to see growth in those 5 games, and then even in these 3 games, although we've had losses there, and we played well enough to win at times, and just coming down to finishing. So with our younger group and the things we're trying to teach, we want to see incremental growth in those 5 games.
Thanks.
Thank you.